everybody. I am so glad that you're joining me for this week's teen program. This week we're going to do something kind of different, kind of fun. So as you may or may not have noticed, fairly recently we had some snow. And I noticed that a lot of people were making snow cream, which is a really fun thing to do whenever we get a good bit of snow on the ground, and you can get that nice, fresh, clean snow, add some vanilla, add some sugar, add some cream, and there you go. You've got almost ice cream. Almost. Almost is the key word. But today, I'm going to teach you how you can make your very own ice cream at home, and all you need are a couple of really simple ingredients, and there's some kind of fun science behind this too, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to kind of explain it to you. Now, the first time I ever made ice cream was when I was in chemistry class in high school, and we were talking about salt, and one kind of neat fact that makes this work is the fact that when you add salt to ice, now you know that a lot of people will put salt on ice to melt it, but salt lowers the temperature of the ice where it's required to freeze. So it kind of makes the ice super cold in a sense. So, it makes it all super cold in a sense. So that is how this works. So this is what you're going to need, and I'm going to show you real quick. So the first thing you're going to need is a big old gallon bag of ice, right? Just enough to make it, kind of cover things. So you're going to have ice, and in this ice you're going to put about 1/4 of a cup of salt in with the ice to kind of start bringing down the temperature a little bit, making it super cold. So that is 1 gallon bag that you're going to want to use. Now, you're going to need another bag, another smaller bag, because in that you are going to put the ingredients for your ice cream. Now, who needs Ben & Jerry's when you've got your very own ice cream? So here's what you're going to need. You are going to need a cup of 50/50. Now, you can use regular old whole milk. That is fine. It's just not going to be as creamy. So the 50/50 is kind of, your sweet spot there, so to speak. You're going to need a cup of 50/50. All right. You're going to need a 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So we're going to make a base vanilla ice cream. We're going to need a tablespoon of sugar, and that's about it. That's all you really need. So what I've done, and you can see here, I got a smaller, this is a quart-sized bag, so you take all your ingredients and you combine them in this quart-sized bag. So once again, that is, and I'll tell you again, 1 cup of 50/50. 1.5 teaspoons, not tablespoons, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, okay? So make sure that this bag is sealed up real tight, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this bag in our larger gallon bag that has the ice and the salt. So you wanna make sure this is sealed up really nice, kind of get some of the air out of it too when you zip it up. Because you don't want any salt getting into your ice cream or anything like that. Unless you're into that kind of thing. I personally am not. So you can do that. If you prefer chocolate ice cream, all you have to do is add chocolate syrup. It's real simple. Just add chocolate syrup in here and you're good to go. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put our bag of our ice cream ingredients into the larger gallon bag right here. Okay? We're going to smush it down in there, get it in the ice, make sure the ice covers it really good. Be really careful when you touch ice that has been covered in salt, because it does get super cold. I don't know if you've ever tried this. I don't know how I know this. Not that I have done this before or anything like that when I was told not to in chemistry class. If you put ice and salt, it kind of stings a little bit, and it kind of, for a little bit, takes the color out of your finger. Like I said, don't ask how I know that. May or may not be from experience. So go ahead, get all the air out of your gallon Ziploc bag, zip it up real good. Let's see, get it zipped. Make sure, because I don't want ice and salt all over our nice new studio. Make sure the bag is covered up. And then what you're going to want to do, let me get some more air out of it, is for the next 15 minutes or so, you're going to get to work out for the day. Because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to shake this bag. You're going to want to move the ice around, make sure that, it's kind of creaming and churning that ice cream around so it gets nice and cold. So for about 15 minutes, you're going to take it and you're just going to shake it, move it around, keep moving it. You can toss it back and forth between somebody else if you want to. Just keep moving it around to make sure that that ice cream is getting churned around and the salt is getting all over the ice and salt are getting all over the ice cream and making it really cold. So you're going to want to keep churning that around really good. You might want to put a paper towel, like a towel or something around it, just to make sure that your hands don't get super cold. That is something I'm telling you right now because my hands are very cold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep moving this around in about 15 minutes. Set your timer. Well, don't set your timer because I'm going to speed this up real fast. In about 15 minutes, we're going to see what this looks like. So I have an amendment to make. It's not 15 minutes, more like 5 or 6, honestly, because what's going to happen is you can see the ice is going to melt because salt. And you're moving it around so much. So about 5 or 6 minutes, you should be good to go. As you can see, so I've been shaking this, and it's looking a little bit like I may have some ice cream in here. So go ahead, open up your Ziploc bag, retrieve your, oh my goodness. Look what we have here. All right, nice and creamy, right? Looks like it should be done. So I got my bowl. I got a spoon. Let's see how this looks. All right, I'm gonna do it down here and then I will show you kind of the big reveal. Now, just so you know, it might look kind of, the ice cream might look a little bit icy at first, but if you kind of, swirl it around with your spoon or something like that, it's gonna even out and get a little creamier. Oh, cool. Can't wait for you to see this. This is really awesome. Oh my word. Y'all. And because this is educational, really, you can tell your parents that Kate said that you can have ice cream for breakfast. And they're going to be like, who's Kate? And I say, hey, Mom and Dad, haven't you been watching the videos on the Wilson County Public Library Facebook and YouTube page? And you go, oh, no, children. And I say, well, you should have. So here we go. Ta-da! Ice cream. Now, you can do whatever you want with this ice cream. You can use sprinkles. You can add bits of cookie. You can add chocolate syrup. You can do anything. But as I'm going to swirl this or stir this around a little bit, and you can see it's kind of starting to look a little creamier. All right. Moment of truth. Is it going to be any good? You know what? Is it Breyers? No, it's not. But you know what? It's cheaper. And it's really not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to enjoy this. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned something a little bit from it. And, yeah, I hope you make some ice cream at home because, y'all, save you a penny. And who needs your parents to take you to the grocery store when you can just make this in your own house with some really simple ingredients. So I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. It's fun to do something a little bit different for a change. And delicious. Oh. That being said, have a great week. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Go home. Video's over. Shoo. turning them off now.